you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
I don't think Sonny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and just it's nothing
just
there.
Go for it. Yeah,
there's nothing there. It is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
yeah.
it is a rabies-infested...
The wealthy tech tycoon Elon Musk, who sent rockets to Mars, shaped the future of artificial intelligence, and tweeted memes at 3 in the morning, is currently embroiled in a surprising and crazy conflict. With Whoopi Goldberg, the renowned actress, comedian, and co-host of The View, at the center of this bizarre showdown, there are outrageous charges, an $80 million lawsuit, and surprisingly, a cunning cat.
And then I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, come on, man, this is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi.
When Goldberg and her co-host got into a heated argument about former President Donald Trump on The View, the drama swiftly took a controversial turn with Whoopi and the group's suggestion that Musk and Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio were secretly preparing to control government power in the event that Trump were ousted.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right. Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
They were talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
Musk's legal team was not amused and denounced the charges as unfounded, claiming they were only a smear campaign intended to damage his name. Throughout his life, Elon Musk has been referred to as a genius disruptor meme. King, but shadow government puppet master, that's a new one, wasn't going to stand by and retaliated by filing a lawsuit for distributing false information and defamation. When the lawsuit made headlines, it sought an astounding $80 million in damages. Whoopi's reaction was rather surprising, but she reaffirmed her remarks, saying they had nothing to do with Musk planning a political plot. Instead, she said that her cat, her stair ninja cat, who likes to hide on the staircase and attempt to trip her up, was the inspiration.
I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done.
No, it was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
Okay. The thing about this show, there is no way not to step in poo. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day. And
She seems to have had that in mind when she made the remarks about mysterious people controlling events. Yes, everyone else is also perplexed. Whoopi's response has been derided by some as a last-ditch effort to avoid accountability. While her cat's antics are funny, Musk's legal team wasn't amused. They contend that Goldberg's comments were reckless and purposefully created to depict Musk as a villain hiding in the shadows of political manipulation. At Joe Rogan's show, if you thought the drama couldn't get any more absurd. Goldberg was immediately criticized by King and a media critic for his apparent hypocrisy.
You could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights. He is immune from everything. You know what Joe Biden could do since he is president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Drew attention to the fact that Trump was a frequent visitor on the show a few years prior, getting applause and embraces from the same hosts who now call him public enemy number one. Rogan referred to it as a deliberate narrative reversal, driven by politics rather than principles. But he didn't stop there. He blasted The Viewpoint for emphasizing sensationalism more than substance. Even if The View host's IQs are averaged, you might still have trouble hitting triple digits. Although his admirers enjoyed his joke, it's not the first time The Viewpoint has been criticized of being biased. Although the show has often been criticized for promoting politically biased narratives, Musk's case is unique.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy welcome from her? But because I respect Barbara, you know, she said be polite to guests no matter what. Yes. And for the most part, I got through.
This is about making a large media outlet responsible for what Musk perceives to be a practice of disseminating false information, not about a single comment. Musk's relationship with the media is complex. While some people hail him as a visionary, others demonize him as a reckless tycoon. At times, even the same outlets have taken legal action against Musk, which feels like the result of years of annoyance with what he perceives to be an unfair and flawed system. If he prevails in this lawsuit, it might set a precedent for altering the precedent, allowing more cases to be filed focusing on talk shows for their divisive remarks. Some fear that could suppress free speech, making hosts reluctant to discuss difficult subjects.
Basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that the dragons, like, I guess, like dinosaur type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Well, in defense, there are some really
but
good
it's possible that Donald Trump did roam the earth when dinosaurs were here.
To read the thing about The View because I just thought it was funny.
What's
That's
The
the
View?
only reason why I read that about me.
Dragon lover.
Joy Behar was trying to say that I believe in dragons.
Wait, what is this? I just
She
heard
said,
about
I checked it. And the lady goes, did you double check this? She goes, I checked it. He believes in dragons.
Should be like
I think they lived
Sasquatch,
alongside of
bitch.
people.
Musk's lawsuit centers on the allegation that Goldberg's remarks were not only untrue but also reckless and potentially damaging. One particularly inflammatory comment was when Goldberg joked about someone tripping Trump, which she later claimed was about her cat. However, Musk's legal team contends that in the current divisive environment, such thoughtless remarks can be harmful, and Goldbergs Cat Defense just served to heighten the ridiculousness. Let's turn now to Goldberg's Cat Defense just served to heighten the ridiculousness. Supporters of Musk hailed him as a hero of accountability, while detractors accused him of overreacting. Social media was ablaze with emotions, ranging from shock to mockery, with hashtags like Support Elon and Cancel the View rising.
As it turns out, I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting, half the place left. I said I'd never hire again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But does that? You know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know you all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb.
Naturally, Rogan spoke briefly about the cat scandal. He also drew attention to the obvious double standards in the media that allow certain people to get away with it, saying that if your justification is that it's about my cat, you've already lost the debate. Others, however, are condemned for much less than the celebrity squabbling and the cat jokes. Musk's lawsuit brings up important issues regarding media accountability. Should talk programs be subject to the same scrutiny as traditional news outlets? Is it reasonable to sue someone for their spontaneous comments on a talk show? What does this mean for free speech? Musk's legal action appeals to a larger dissatisfaction with mainstream. This case is about more than just clearing his name. It's about attacking a system that he says has allowed disinformation to exist unchecked. But not everyone agrees. Many viewers feel that shows like The View favored sensationalism over content for Musk. Some detractors contend that Musk has an unfair advantage because to his riches and influence, and they worry that his lawsuit may scare lesser platforms into quiet. Naturally, Rogan continued to criticize public people, pointing out how they can change from being best friends to public enemies in the blink of an eye.
You have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes. You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys, we're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys, you can't claim to be the honest people. If you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah.
Well, we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that.
According to Rogan, Musk's lawsuit is a wake-up call for a media landscape that all too frequently compromises truth for dramatic effect. As the case progresses, the stakes could not be higher for Musk. A victory would cement his reputation as a disruptor opposing the establishment, but a defeat would seriously damage Whoopi's and The View's credibility and serve as a warning to other media outlets. Meanwhile, Rogan continues to use his platform to expose media hypocrisy and keep the debate going. Whether Musk wins or loses, one thing is for sure, this lawsuit has touched a nerve. It's about much more than the opinion, it's about the widening cultural gap over free speech, media responsibility, and prominent personalities' ability to spread false information. And don't forget about the cat, whether you like it or not. What do you think? Is Musk correct to take a stand? Or has this whole situation gone awry? Goldberg's cat has turned into an unusual symbol in this drama, demonstrating that even in the most intense confrontations, there's always room for a little comedy. Please share your ideas in the comments section and remember to like and subscribe if you liked this video. I hope to see you in the future one.